niggas stop caring so much. You niggas care too much, bro. That's why you ain't close to the bag, nigga. I've been on this shit, you feel me? Big bag. Glad big bag.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. This is episode number 22, and this might be the last week that I'm going to do interviews. I'm going to get back to doing some different kind of topics and doing like album reviews and stuff like that for a little bit before we get back into the interviews. So this is going to be the last one for a little bit for right now. But we've got a good one for you, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you guys did not watch last week's interview, that was with YouTuber / rapper Samad Savage. It was a big one. You guys go watch that one if you have not watched it already. But this week's guest, ladies and gentlemen, is a YouTuber. He is a reactor. He is new to the YouTube scene. This is the one, the only Skiz is in the building. Say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's up, guys? Bro, that was like heartwarming when you said that. Never had that before. Got my heart beating quick, bro. I got the chill.
Hey. I appreciate you coming on, man. Your channel has had a lot of buzz here over the past week or so. And we're going to talk about it today. We're going to get into that. But first, I want to just talk about, just to get the basics of people to get to know you as a person. How did you start YouTube, man? Like, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel, first off? How did that go for you?
So I've been making videos since like 2015, really. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. I did not know that.
They're all privated, because that was a different time, different age. I used to do the Omegle thing. I thought that was cool.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't cool. Then I did the gaming thing. That never took off. So, and then, eventually I did the Logic is Trash video. And that one did cool. They did really well. And then Screw commented on it. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing this shit. So that's how this thing kind of came along.
Okay. Because you've been known to do like the each artist is trash and stuff like that. Like what inspired that Logic one? What inspired that one for you to put that video out?
So Logic is the first artist that I've noticed like that hard of a dip in quality, because me and my friends been fans of Logic for so long, right? So like seeing that was very disheartening. So I was like, why don't I just make a video about it? And then the same thing with the Joyner one, which is the one right after that. Joyner was more of an artist that I liked, and it's very like I said, it's kind of disheartening to see an artist that you very, very much so enjoy start to dip in quality for whatever reason.
Yeah, because I've had my fair share of times where like I've listened to Joyner Lucas's music and I'm like, bro, what is he doing? Like his last album, did not like it. Did not like his last album at all.
I didn't either, bro.
Did not like it. I mean, like, I just didn't know what direction he was going with that album at all. And then with Logic, like, there's some songs that I like with Logic still here and there, even though he has like his corny side. Obviously, the black and white thing that he always be talking about and stuff like that. The biracial, like, we get it, bro. We get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, like, the thing that I like about you is that you're very honest and you're like you say the things that people, that's not the popular opinion. That's what I like about you.
I've noticed that one.
Yeah. So like, I mean, like what molds you like that? Like, is that just you as a person, or is just like you being like how, what it gives you like, what's the question I'm looking for? Like what is the reasoning behind like why you're so like out there and being like front forward about how you feel about an artist?
I don't know, man. It's just, it's always been who I am. Like, I see a lot of dudes they'll jump up and down for everything. You know what I mean? And it's like I remember being like a kid watching this shit, and I'm just like, this seems weird. I mean, like 12, 13 years old, being like, this is odd. This is really odd. So like, even with like reaction videos, like when I do the fake reaction videos, like obviously those are fake, and they're, you know that they're fake.
Yeah.
So it's just weird when I see these channels that are just ginormous, kind of like feeding this weird narrative almost that everybody's dope, everybody's fire. Please subscribe to me.
yeah. It's not everyone makes fire music. Like you gotta critique it. You gotta give your honest opinions, or else I think the artist won't get any better. You gotta
exactly.
So just to get a little bit more known about you, like first off, like where did you grow up, man? Like what was life for you growing up, and where did you grow up, man?
I grew up in a small town in Michigan, and I had a very good life. You know, I never had like the struggle for nothing. So like my upbringing was very easy. I didn't acknowledge it when I was young because nobody really knows how easy they have it till they kind of get older. But I think it is important to acknowledge it, because it's a lot of people don't have it as easy. So, you know, and that's kind of why, like, I feel a certain way about things like the Confederate flag, for example. People like me, people like Ryan, have it very easy, whether it be because of where we live, the complexion of our skin, so on and so forth. And it annoys me when people are not self-aware enough to acknowledge that, I guess.
Yeah, it's tough out here, man. So let's get to the shits, man. Let's get to the shits, man. So you made a video about hip hop.
That is correct.
You talked down about him. You talked down about how it's not really hip hop like that, and just overall, just like give like a summary of like what that video was and like what your thoughts were on hip hop music, just to start off.
So how that video came around is one of my comments. You probably know this guy. His name's Seasoned Fingers, right?
Oh yeah, I definitely know who it is.
I love that guy. He's been real cool the entire way. So he's like, when's that hip hop is trash coming out? And I'm like, I don't really know much about the genre. I'll do some research on it, and I know they wave that fucking flag around. That kind of pisses me off. And so that's kind of what I based my video around. Like it was more about the culture biting and how ass backwards it is that they're stealing from a culture, but then waving a flag that will upset them. So that was kind of what my video was about. But Ryan did not take it that way. He said, he's like, you're just looking at old shit, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, before I get on this tangent real quick, I want to say two things. First off, how the fuck did he make my video look so bad? I recorded 4K. How did he get like a 1080p video?
I was wondering, like in the back of my head, I was like, why is the quality? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know.
Second thing, why the fuck does he have a ring light when he looks like he's recording on a Dora the Explorer fucking handycam?
Oh man, this is.
I just wanted to get that out the way because I didn't say it in my video, bro.
Oh man. Oh, all right. Ryan Upchurch, I know you're watching. Hi, hello. Because you've been on my channel before. We're gonna talk about it.
Ryan.
You're subscribed to my channel as well. I know you are. I have proof. You can't hide it. I have proof. You're subscribed to Sky's Limit Sports. You're part of SITL Nation. Hi. So when Ryan Upchurch responded to you, were you shocked? Were you surprised? Like, what was your reaction to you seeing a YouTuber of 2 million subscribers responding to a guy that hasn't even hit 1,000 subscribers yet?
Exactly, dude. So. Let me just go through the whole story here. So I make the video. It's kind of mixed. I think you commented on it at one point. You know, like talk your shit type thing. You know what I mean? And I thought that was really cool. So And then I see this hashtag Creek Squad, right? I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I liked the first one. So I'm like, ooh, yay, a comment. Fucking dope. So I'm liking it. And then it's like 20 of them. And then it's like 30 of them. And then I'm in Discord with my buddies, right? We're just kind of sitting in the lobby. And my buddy Joe's like, dude, Upchurch made a video on you. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Fuck off. So, and then I look at Upchurch, and then my video is in that fucking video. And I'm just like, bro, no way. My first response was, I need to tell my fucking mom, dude. This is dope. So I told my mom about it. And so me and my buddies are watching this shit, like in a watch together party, right? There's like 6 of us here. And before I go any further, I want to shout them guys out too, because like I wouldn't have been able to make the video I made in response without them guys, you know, leading me in the right direction. So you know, shout out to you guys. But so we're watching this, dude. It's like 30 fucking minutes, right?
Yes.
And I'm just like, this is a chore to watch. So like all of my buddies are like, obviously they're biased, but they're just getting so fucking mad at this dude. I'm just kind of like smirking, just kind of like, what the fuck? And they're like, this dude's a fucking moron.
Oh my god! Like, 30-minute. I just got spammed with comments from him. Yeah, like whenever he was on my channel and stuff, I just got spammed with all kind of comments from him and stuff like that, him mad or whatever. And you got a whole video done on you, man. I was like, you made it, bro.
Yeah,
you fucking made it. You fucking made it, bro. He got a whole video on you, bro. So like, some of the points that Upchurch was making, man, like, what was your take on it? Because some of the, like, just go through like the video, because I've only watched it once. Like I just can't sit through and watch Upchurch for 30 minutes. I just can't do it.
I feel you, dude. I had to edit the response video, dude. I watched that video like 100 fucking times.
Yeah, like
my head hurt.
Yeah. So like, what was, just like from point to point, like from the stuff that he addressed in the video, like, what's some of your responses to that? And also, if you can, like, because I know you want to go on the tangent about this stuff, like, what is your response to, like, just the other fans in general that was in your comments that had their feelings and how they felt, and then we'll also get later on into the Confederate flag and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. So the points in the video were really odd to me, because first off, I made like this whole video about him, kind of just, I grilled this motherfucker, dude. Like, like it was crazy. But like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but that was my best video I've made, par none. I had to make it that way. So I'm seeing these things. He's like, okay, so 2 points I agree with, right? Me saying you have the gall to call yourself rap music, that's on me, because rap's it's supposed to be inclusive, right? You know, it's counterculture. It's supposed to be, you know, we're supposed to, you know, be together type shit. So I agree with that. How we addressed that point was very combative and confrontational, which I didn't fuck with there. But and then another thing where I said, I know you guys don't listen to rap music. That's also on me. I don't know these people. I'm not gonna pretend like I can assume anything about their lives and shit. So, but then there was some of the points where he's like, I'm being a hypocrite because I'm just picking and choosing what I listen to, when his video is only on 3 minutes of my video.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute video.
And
he addresses the flag at the end in like a sentence, just trying to write it off. And that kind of made me mad, because that's what my video was about, right? So, and then he's just like, what else did he say, man? Just some of the, obviously he was acting like a spaz the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's tough to write. Like, it's cringe. Very cringe to watch his videos, bro. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Funny how he calls himself a comedian, right?
I
I think that's the biggest joke of them all.
Like, to each their own. Like you said, it's whatever. People people might find it funny. Okay, whatever. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I find it cringe. But I mean, like the Confederate flag, like you said, you only made like one point about it, and your video was. The main gist of it was about the Confederate flag, man. Like
exactly.
What do you want people to understand about the flag? Because you're speaking, because you're obviously you're white. I'm African American.
I'm gonna take this stupid hat off for the. It was just a joke, so I wanted to kind of be serious a little bit.
Yeah. So like what is like as a white, like I said, as a white dude, like. What is your perspective on the Confederate flag? Like, what do you see it as, and how do you view the Confederate flag?
I view the Confederate flag as hatred, as bigotry, right? So, like, look, there are people in my family that like this flag. I said that in the video. I'm not proud of them guys, but, to me, I'm allowed to have my own opinion on it. I think when... The response to Black Lives Matter things is to wave a Confederate flag. That's not heritage. That's insulting. That's being, antagonistic. There's no need to do that. Just like the All Lives Matter thing. They're not saying that all lives don't matter. They're saying it's like the analogy of fucking a firefighter washing down every single house because all houses matter, right? Mm-hmm. Only one house is on fire. So that argument's just stupid to me. I had a friend who. This quote stuck to me really hard. She says, "I wish people cared about black people as much as they did about black culture." And that shit hit me because obviously I consume black culture on the daily, with rap music and so on and so forth. And then you got people like Ryan who partake in this and, says things like racism doesn't exist or what have you. And like, and it's not like something you can't plead ignorance on this. You have the internet to your disposal, right? There's statistical evidence that there is racism here, right? It's like I don't understand how it's even a debate. There's numbers and facts that say these things, and people still just want to just close their eyes to them and just not fucking look at it, and that's annoying because I don't know. It's just. I get kind of flustered when I talk about this because, like, and then a lot of people like to say I have white guilt. It's not white guilt, man. It's standing by people that are in a struggle right now. Like, I don't understand the white guilt thing. I think white guilt would try to, like, make me the focal point of it. Like, look at me. I'm standing up for this. Like, so I went to a couple of the protests, and, like, what was weird is when, like, the white people were... like, fuck you, cops, and just being overly aggressive about shit. Or, like, so, this is a true story. This white chick grabbed the mic, like, the little megaphone, right? She goes, "I might not be white, but fuck racism, fuck 12, and fuck Nazis." And I was just like, that was out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like, and then you got white people that'll, in name of Black Lives Matter, will... attack cops or vandalize things and stuff like that, just kind of making it about themselves. And that's just not something I agree with. I think it's important to be there for them and stand by their side, but don't make it about yourself because it's not about you. I don't know if you agree with that, but
yeah, just being an African American, like the Confederate flag is disrespectful. It's straight up. Like, I'm from Houston, Texas, right? Mm-hmm. I've seen the Confederate flag flying around. One story, right? So I'm with a friend. He's no longer my friend, by the way. No longer my friend. There's this like truck meetup or whatever. I've been to truck meetups before, right? And I was just something to do, right? I go to this truck meetup. I kid you not. Almost every single truck had a Confederate flag waving out the truck. I saw that. I told them, turn it around, let's go home. And for some reason, he couldn't understand why. It's like, it's just a flag. It doesn't mean that. Fam, this is when I say people need to be educated and stop looking at things from a blind eye, like you said, and educate themselves. That's the biggest thing that I think people that wave around these Confederate flags and don't care about it is that they're not willing to educate themselves because they think that, oh, this is my pride, this is what it is. When you're not realizing what that flag represents, what the history of that flag is. The history of that flag is racist. That is wanting to put that's a slavery flag. And so like the movement behind everything, it's to bring us together. It's trying to bring us together to make us all equal so that it's fair for everybody. And it's not necessarily, there's always people want to talk about, well, all lives matter. Yes, they do, like you said. But being as an African American, it's scary to drive out. Like, I don't be driving fast on the highway. I don't do it because I'm afraid they're going to pull me. They will find any reason to pull me over, do anything, and I could be the next George Floyd, or I could be the next Trayvon Martin. I could be one of those guys. I could be one of them. And it's like, that's the part that I don't think they understand of the movement of Black Lives Matter. And it all comes back full circle to the Confederate flag because, like, that's a racist act because it's like, how is this only, it's so big, it happens so many times to African Americans, and it's like, bro, we're the minorities. Like, there's not many of us, and it seemed like it just happens so much. I know the numbers or whatever show that, oh, well, technically it's even as far as, like, the amount of killings that happen to white people as much as black people. But we're the minorities. There's not as many of us.
Exactly.
And the numbers the exact same. So no, it's not even. That's what you guys don't understand. And so, like, that's the point. This is an interview about you. I don't want to. I had to get that out because I didn't really say it like my other podcasts where I talked about it and stuff like that. But like,
I welcome that, man. I enjoy talking to somebody about it because not very many people feel the same way that I do, especially in my comment section. Mm-hmm. So like, it's cool to hear it, from somebody that has experience with it because, and one thing that's really not weird, but annoying to hear is they'll be like, well, don't freak out when you see cops, just shut up. And well, here's the thing. It doesn't help that the news fucking fear mongers you to think that all cops are fucking horrific. And now you're scared for your life every time you even see a fucking car. Right.
Yep.
So like saying that, it's like you're conditioned to be afraid. So why would you be, I'm just going to be civil here. Why? There's no you're scared, right? People act out of fear. And a lot of people are angry, but a lot of people are scared. And it's sad because, people shouldn't be fearful of the people that are supposed to protect them.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
like I said, it's sad, man. And it's like, it's been a whole year. I did not know who Ryan Upchurch was until I reacted to him and Screws back and forth and stuff like that.
I don't even want to talk about that shit, man.
Like I said, I didn't. Like I said, I reacted to that beef or whatever, and people were dogged on Screw because his message and his diss was about the systematic racism and stuff like that. He was talking about it then. And a lot of reactors, I'm not saying no names.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but
I'm not saying no names, but a lot of reactors got on Screw like, why did you make it a race thing? Almost like 9 months later, well, that's not 9 months, but about like 10, 11 months later, everyone's making videos. Oh, this is a real issue. I'm like, weren't you the same dude that was saying don't try to make stuff about race and stuff like that? Weren't y'all the same people that was saying that then?
Yeah, they'd be like, I'm just here for the bars, man. I'm just being neutral. It's not about racism. But now they're all like, please donate here. Please donate here.
Exactly.
And I find it fake as shit because it's just a trend to them. And that makes me upset because, you know, I was at that protest. They said we have to reuse hashtags, reuse signs. And why do we have to keep doing this? We got to make this a thing when it's not trending.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly, because like it's died down some. The protests have died down some. There's still people out there protesting, but like we still got to keep our foots on their necks and stuff like that. We still got to do everything we can to make sure that change comes. Like we still haven't got justice. I have not got justice for Breonna Taylor. Still.
Yeah.
Still haven't got justice. Okay, you guys, this is the intermission of the interview. I want to let you guys know, though, that for the second half of this interview, it is going to just be me on the face cam. You guys will not see Skiz because his video really lagged in the second part. So we're just going to have you guys hear him audio talking and stuff like that, but you guys will still see me. But yeah, we're still continuing with this shit. Let's get it! So just because I want to move on from this subject because, like I said, we'll be here all day talking about it and shit like that. Just last thoughts, any last words that you even want to say to Ryan Upchurch himself about all this, and then maybe even to the Creek Squad or whatever. Last things you want to say to them, just last things.
Oh, I got something I want to say.
Okay.
I don't mind the comments. People said I deleted them. I didn't. YouTube's auto filter, like the upload default for me was, you know, hide the inappropriate ones. That was on me. That was just the upload default. I changed it to allow all comments. I like all comments. I don't have to read them, but I still allow your comments. I'm never going to be the guy that goes, I can't handle it. You know, the only comments that I didn't like were the ones saying I didn't deserve my beard. That upset me a little bit.
What?
But, yeah, they're like, you don't deserve that beard.
What kind of insult is that, though?
Well, they'll be like, I think Ryan's just jealous that he doesn't have a beard like me. He has a little fucking chin strap.
Hey, don't be mad because you can't grow a beard, man. Like,
yeah, exactly. Beard gang.
Like, come on, man. It is what it is, bro. Go buy some Miracle Grow or something. I don't know what to tell you. But keep going.
Well, I don't know how you feel about comments, but for me, I think you can express yourself any way, shape, or form. You know, do I like some of the comments? No, but you have the right to say what you want. Just like I have the right to make the videos that I want. I want to keep it an even playing field here. So my comments are always going to be the Wild West, man. They're never going to be formulaic. They're always going to be shit. Mm-hmm. They're never going to be good.
Yeah.
Unless I like sell out or some shit.
Hey, maybe. But like comments, like I laugh at hate comments. Like I do too. I honestly, it don't bother me like at all. Like I got a comment today. They said, "Why are there so many black reaction channels?" I'm like, huh? It just be stupid comments like that. You just be looking at like, what was the thought process behind some of your comments, man? Like it's very, cause some of them got confusing, some of them are funny, and it's just like you just sit there, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave you in the comment section. Just because most of them are either have, because I know exactly what your comment section looks like. It's either no profile picture or a Confederate flag. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're right. It'll be like All American Boy or some stupid shit like that.
So like that, I know that's what your comment section is, and like just overall, comment section period. Like I said, the comment section is for you to voice your opinion, give your opinion and stuff like that. Just like we make videos, we voice our opinion and stuff like that. And so like you have the right to say whatever you want to say, but like it doesn't mean that what you're saying isn't stupid. It doesn't mean that what you're saying doesn't make any sense. So like, I mean, that's the thing. So I mean,
when I read the comments, I do get pissed off, but when I see them, I just don't read them. Like, I don't care if people call me a soy boy or whatever. You know, when it's the racist stuff, that kind of makes me upset. But also, I'm just like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Fucking go be a racist with all your goons, right? Like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna say whatever you want anyway on every other video, so fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, like yeah, they gonna say whatever they want.
And then they'll like nitpick a fucking piece of my video, right? They'll be like, at 9:43, you stuttered on a word, but then they'll let Ryan be a fucking complete racist for his entire career.
Yeah, exactly. But let's move on from the Ryan Upchurch stuff, and let's talk about like just you, because you obviously you react to music, you give your thoughts on music. So like, who are some of the artists you listen to on a daily basis? Like, who are some of your favorite artists that you listen to, man?
Fuck, man. Like, so I've said in my videos, I used to be a big Eminem stan, right? I'm a white kid from Michigan. Like, what? Yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But, so part of me will always have a love in my heart for him. It's more of a disappointment sometimes. But, obviously, like, I think Kendrick's one of the best of all time. I think Cole's, the last couple of years, man, he's been like the big brother of the rap game.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. All of Dreamville, I think, is really good.
Yeah.
My favorite from Dreamville, besides Cole, is probably JID. I think that dude's flow is insane. The pockets he hits are crazy. I love an artist that I've recently got into within the last like 6 months is Freddie Gibbs. That dude's fucking crazy.
I just laughed because I was thinking about the whole beef that him and Academics had.
Academics, dude, he called him a Teletubby, bro.
Oh my god, that's the reason I laughed at that. But Freddie Gibbs is a very good artist. But like, yeah, keep
like, it's crazy because like he does like the mellow down production, but he also does this like really high end production as well. Like I listened to his Freddie mixtape, and then you listen to like something like Pinata, and they're so different, but like he molds himself into both those roles, which I find very interesting. I like very versatile people. Mm-hmm. Then obviously I can't be here without saying my boy John Cena, bro.
This boy here, bro. this man trolled me on Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter, bro, this man trolled me because I just put out I like reaction request or whatever. He's like, anything with John Cena is good. I'm like, fam, what are you talking about? I was like, what
bro,
is it?
So like, short story. I actually reacted to John Cena's album on my channel.
This man, he's got an album?
Yeah. The time is now, bro. You can't see me.
Oh my god.
I will tell. Okay, so like Scout's Honor, I'm not even lying. Like, I'm a pretty big rap fan, so like I know what I like and I don't like. John Cena's not a bad artist. Like, no cap, no lies. He's actually pretty decent, dude. But it's like on the album, there's this other guy. His name's Trademark. He can get the fuck out of here, dude. He ruins every song for me. He's just this generic fucking hype rapper, dude. I hate that shit.
Is he a producer now? I've heard that name before.
No, he's a one-hit wonder, dude. I think there's another guy named Trademark.
Yeah, cause I know a Trademark, the producer. I didn't know there was an artist.
Man, like there's some songs like from John Cena actually like I will bump. Like, no joke.
It's like, it's so hard because it's like, do you take John Cena serious? It's like,
no, not really. It's kind of like a fucking meme, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who else I listen to because it's kind of hard to say everything off the top of the head.
Mm-hmm.
I like Vince Staples a lot.
Vince Staples is pretty good. He is a pretty good artist.
Who the fuck else do I listen to, bro? God, like on the spot questions are hard. I should have like prepared for this.
Yeah, hey, it's all good, man. I
was so prepared for the Upchurch shit.
Yeah, I was never prepared for that shit. Man. I was like, other questions, not so much.
Yeah, dude, because that's what I thought it was all gonna be about.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I didn't want the whole entire podcast to be about Ryan Upchurch because then he would.
I don't want to give him the attention.
Yeah, I mean, he don't need that much attention, like, because he already gets it enough. So, but like, yeah, man.
Oh, also, I enjoy a lot of Screw's music. Like, I know everybody thinks I dick ride Screw, but like, I like his voice a lot. Like I showed him to like a couple of my friends, dudes, girls, everybody. Like and they really like his voice. He has like that really deep, raspy voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
also the endorsement don't help, or it does help too.
Hey, fact, like Screw is the first person to ever give me a shout out on YouTube, so I always salute him for that shit, man. So, I mean, Screw's music is very, very good as well. I still think he's slept on. I do feel like he's still slept on, even though he's at 300K right now, still slept on. I mean, so like it's just I don't know what it's gonna take for him to just get to the next level, but something got to give at some point, man. But
at some point, you know,
something's got to give. But I was trying to think of one other question I asked before I transitioned to my other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Like, so you said like some of your favorite artists. So like, who's like an artist? Like who's like not an artist? Well, not an artist. Let's go YouTubers. Like, who's like a YouTuber that you watch or that influences the way that you make videos and stuff? Like, who's that YouTuber that like you look to and like to model your videos around, and who you look up to?
I like I watch a lot of the iDubbbz Content Cop stuff for like the I Am Trash videos.
I see it.
Yeah. I try to keep it very mellow, except for that one where I got admittedly very emotional in it. Shouldn't have. Whatever. It's in the past. But I try to keep a cool, dry delivery. And then also I like Cody Ko. I think he's pretty dope.
Cody Ko.
That's any of those commentary channel YouTubers I kind of watch. So like I try to take a little bit from every person and try to make it my own. Like when I do the whole trash compactor thing, like now that's me. So I think that's pretty cool. I never had a gimmick before. Mm-hmm. That's kind of dope.
That's pretty good. Like, that thing's pretty cool that you do, man. Where you have the trash can and stuff like that. Where you talk about each rapper's trash. Like, who's next? Who's the next person he's gonna call trash, and what is he gonna get on that artist about and stuff like that. So it's very intriguing to see who you gonna call trash next. Who's the next artist?
You want the exclusive, bro? You want the exclusive?
Let's get the exclusive right here. Who's the next artist on the list, man? Who's the next artist?
It's not an artist. It's a genre of videos on this platform. It is. Don't be offended by this because you're not a part of this. It is reaction videos. Not you.
I know you said not me. I already know what kind of direction this is going to go, though. I have an idea. I
think this is something that people do not like to acknowledge, and that's kind of what I'm here for, to say shit that people will not say for whatever fucking reason. So I like that challenge. I'm going to get dislike bombed like fucking mad. But what else is fucking new?
Yeah, what else is fucking new? So,
because I'm kind of running out of artists. Because like, you gotta think, every time I listen to an artist that's trash, I have to listen to that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's hard to just keep constantly listening to trash. It's like, bro, how much more can I listen to this bullshit? Like, I don't want to be here for it. I don't want to be here for it, man.
I also got a new series coming out. It's gonna be sorry, my voice cracked. It's gonna be called Can They Rap, where I look at people where mainly internet personalities that don't rap. I'm gonna be like, all right, let's actually dissect their rap music from like a musical standpoint. And I think that's gonna be kind of dope. I got my first one made. It's gonna come up later today. It's on another exclusive here. It's gonna be on the one and only Bad Baby. Bro,
okay.
This shit's
That's gonna be interesting.
It's different.
That's gonna be interesting. I haven't reacted. Last time I reacted to her was like a whole 2 years ago when I first started the reaction channel. Last time I reacted.
Have you ever heard the Babyface Savage song with the Tory Lanez, bro?
I don't know,
bro. Why did Tory Lanez go so fucking hard on a Bad Baby song?
He did. I remember that. Yeah, he did. He went hard as hell on that song. It wasn't a long verse, but he went crazy. I was like, I don't know.
They must be like really cool or something, man. Or they must have threw the bag at him.
Maybe I don't. I do not know. But because Tory Lanez is one of my favorite artists, man.
I love. That's another guy. I love Tory Lanez. Like I think that he absolutely demolished Joyner Lucas in that fucking beef.
Thank you.
Do people think Joyner won with that fucking ZZ freestyle, bro?
Yes.
Bro, he said he had a baby dick. What the fuck? Cool.
Yes, people think Joyner. I'm like, how? In what world? Please tell me. I still to this day do not understand how people thought Joyner won that, but whatever.
Well, a lot of people like to think that Tory Lanez isn't a rapper when he is tenfold. Yeah. He just got on that Jack Harlow remix and had the best verse on there too.
Yeah, I mean, he really did. I mean, like Tory Lanez came from. He was a battle rapper. He did battles back when he was younger. Yes, he did battle rap when he was younger, man. Like
I can hear it, dude. I don't know if you've ever heard any of the freestyles he's done, like on Funk Flex or wherever he's been. It's always like these gat bars that are actually really cool. I like gun rap, you know. I could never do it because you know. Just imagine me coming up with like, I'm gonna bring the gat and make your head go splat, rat-a-tat-tat. Like shit.
Hey,
you know, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like, yeah, I never understood why people thought Joyner won that battle, and Tory Lanez has always been a really good artist. He does get played a lot because people always say he stole people's shit. You know, I know Shizzy feels some type of way about Tory Lanez because he says he stole his shit and stuff like that. So like, you know, that to each their own. But like, you know, that's like the stigma that's around Tory Lanez stuff like that. But you know, I still view him as a dope artist either way, man. I still view him as a dope artist. It's like, I mean, if he's taking your shit and doing it better than you, then
it kind of is his shit now.
It's his shit now. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's a lot of things that artists don't know how to do. Like they're super focused on the bars, which is not a bad thing, but they forget how to make like enjoyable music like to your ear, right? Like shit that's like a nice beat, you know, a nice cadence. Because like a lot of them had this like weird Eminem type flow, and like they like copying Eminem, but like the worst version of them for some reason. So like, and it's just it's odd to me.
Yes, it's a lot of them on the YouTube rapper platform. There's a lot.
I don't even want to talk about that.
We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. But there's a lot.
Yo, peep me on the next YouTube cipher, bro. I'll just spit some lyrical miracles, bro.
Oh my god, man! Look, bro. I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, it is what it is, bro. But if you guys know me, I always do this. I switch it up on this podcast. We switch it to sports because I am a sports head. That is where my love is. So you say you're from Michigan, right?
Yep.
Michigan sports, Lions, Pistons, you know,
bro, like
Tigers.
Michigan sports have been bad lately.
like how are you feeling? Like how are you feeling about Michigan sports?
So I used to play sports in school. It was hard for me to watch them. I'm more of a combat sports type guy, you know, obviously. Okay. Whatever. I was a wrestler in high school. I'm a assistant wrestling coach now, very much so in that realm. So I watched a lot of Ultimate Fighting, stuff like that. I find that stuff very interesting. I like watching boxing and stuff like that. Stuff that's like combat related. So
okay. Some more combat.
I'm sorry to let you down on that.
Oh no, you good. So like, I mean, we could talk a little bit of boxing. I know more boxing than necessarily. I'm not in tune with UFC like that. Like I know it's there. I just don't be watching it like that. Boxing for fights, I'll be watching a little bit more. So like, I mean, like, you can talk about one fight, the Anthony Joshua and I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. Anthony Joshua versus bro, what the fuck is his name? The white dude, the big tall white dude, the big tall Goliath dude that just fought Wilder.
Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury. God damn. I suck. But
bro,
like,
Tyson Fury be pissing me off, bro. I don't know why.
Well, what do you think about who you think will win that fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? Like, how you think that fight gonna go, man?
Bro, probably Tyson Fury, just because I don't like him. Like, you know how the universe be. They'll be like, you like this guy? Well, he's gonna fucking lose.
Why don't you like Tyson Fury? What's the issue?
His voice annoys me.
That's it. I thought it was he said some shit that I didn't fuck with or something. Nah, I don't like his voice. I don't like the way he talks.
Okay, so my voice people can make fun of all the time, right? Like, you can not like my voice too, but I also will let you make fun of me for it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury would beat my ass if I said some shit.
Oh, bro, I don't even...
He has a weird style where, like, he fights like this,
mm-hmm.
and then you'll, like, be like, it's weird. It's a weird style. It's like his arms are, like, directly like this the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like, to a person that looks like just normal boxing, but it looks like he's, like he just stands up funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his style is definitely different. Like, I mean, the one fight he had with he was another dude. Where he was just like doing bobbing and weaving like up and down.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, and he's dodging all this shit, but I was just like, bro, what is he doing?
Bro,
like,
you look like you're having a fucking seizure. What
are
you doing?
Exactly. But like he's good though, man. It's like he's not necessarily a boxer that's gonna always knock someone out, but he's like very sound in what he does, and it's like when he went into that Wilder fight, Wilder is a knockout by that's him. If he gets one hit on you, it's lights out. And I mean, he put up Tyson down, but then he woke up from the dead somehow. I still to this day do not know.
He Undertaker that shit.
Yeah, I still to this day do not understand how that man got up from that punch, but he got up. And so, I mean, in the Wilder fight, he just flat out dominated Wilder, and I just did not, because I was going for Wilder, and I'm like, bro, what, like he can't do anything. Like, he couldn't do nothing.
Bet no money in that shit.
Yeah, he just could not do anything in that fight at all. And so, I mean, Anthony Joshua's next. Obviously, he had the loss to Ruiz that everyone said looked like Butterbean and stuff like that. That's what they said he looked like. That's what they said that man looked like. And so, like, do you think Joshua's got a chance? Like, how do you see it a fight? How do you think it's gonna go?
Fuck, dude. I honestly still think Tyson's probably gonna beat him. I feel like Tyson's on a crazy run right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm not too familiar with his work. Joshua. I mean, I'm familiar with Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, safe pick will always be Tyson Fury. Have you been seeing any of that stuff that Mike Tyson stuff lately?
That's what my next question. Do you think Mike Tyson should fight any of these dudes? Do you think he could?
No. Bro, okay, so I love Mike Tyson to death. I think he's awesome. Like, he's like one of the childhood heroes, right? I don't want to see him go up against fucking Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. No, I don't want to see that. It's gonna break my heart. So what people say is he's an old dude, but he's taking testosterone replacement. So like he's like a younger guy. But with that being said, your brain can only take so many hits. That's the first thing that starts to go is your chin, your brain. Your body don't like getting hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, man, for an old dude, that guy. Yeah. He's a guy I would run.
Yeah, like the videos I've seen from Mike Tyson, I'm like, bro. Like he still has it and then some, and it's like, bro, like how the fuck at his age does he still look like he should be still fighting right now? Like that's amazing to me. But like he said he wants to get back into it. Do you think despite like either Tyson Fury, do you think he should even really actually try and go fight again? Just fight anyone?
Well, I think a big thing is I'm almost positive he's on testosterone replacement, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, they would have to get past that type of drug test. So, how they would do that, I'm not 100% sure. But the kid in me would love to see it. The adult in me does not want to see my childhood idol get hit. But, crazier things have happened, man. This dude's hands are fucking cinder blocks.
Yeah.
So...
It's crazy.
And then he ends the video with "I'm back," and I was like, "Oh, I got goosebumps."
Yeah, it's just like Mike Tyson is back. Like I was old enough when he was fighting, but I just don't quite remember him fighting and stuff like that. But like, it's just like, bro, like to see Mike Tyson fight one more time, and actually remember seeing it would be crazy. Would be crazy to see, man. But I don't know. We'll see what he does. I'm not stepping in front of him. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
The only reason I really know a lot about Mike Tyson, because that's my dad's childhood hero, kind of passed down to me. Him and Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Those two, my dad put on me, bro. That shit, I'll always pop for a fucking Steve Austin anything.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Well, I think that's gonna do it, man. Just any last words that you want to say to the people, man, before we sign out with this interview, man? Anything last things you want to say to the people?
Peep me when I go to a Ryan Upchurch concert.
Oh, that's the. We need that video. We need that video. We need you to record that.
It'll happen eventually, and I'll come back just beat the fuck, bro. They're gonna kick my ass.
Oh, bro. it's gonna be that's gonna be crazy if you pull up to a Ryan Upchurch concert. That'll, bro. Bro, that I might have to pull up with you, bro. If it's anywhere near me, I might have to pull up just to see what the fuck might happen. Just to see.
Bro, I'll need some guys to like back me up, because I'm not the tallest guy on planet Earth. I'm like 5'7". I'm pretty sure Upchurch is a tall dude.
I have no idea how tall he is. I have no idea.
So, and he's got like security that I've seen on Instagram that have black belts and shit. I don't want any part of them guys. The Creek Squad I can probably handle though.
Oh,
Creek Squad, a lot of them are probably just stoned out their mind, fucking drunkard and shit. You know, have their gut over their fucking waistline and shit. So I can probably handle them guys.
Yeah. Handle them easily. Ain't nothing to handle them, bro. But that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this podcast. Hashtag WHYISTHISNEWS podcast episode number 22. I appreciate you, Skiz, for coming on, speaking your piece, man. Like I said, we had this little debate or whatever. You talking about that you think that we're on the same level of editing. No. You're editing, and you say you just watch tutorial, and like, nah, but some of the stuff you be doing editing with your videos, bro, it's some good shit, bro. Like you're onto something. So much. Bro. You're onto something, bro. So like, yeah, man. As I said before, I will not have a guest on next week's podcast. That will be more of a just me, because usually they're always me. I want to take a little bit of a break because it's just been interview. I want to take a break.
Yo, my bad.
What?
Yo, my bad.
Oh, did you do something?
No, I'm talking about. You had an interview guest, so.
Oh no! You good? I thought you got something messed up or something like that. Oh no, you good? No, but like, no, I just want to take a break myself from doing the interviews because I've been doing a lot of them in a row. Like I've been doing it every single week. This is like. I think you're like my 7th or 8th interview. I can't think of the top.
Man. I'd get sick of people by that time.
Yeah, like I've done a lot of them so far, but I want to take a little bit of a break from it and do next week just me and be able to talk about music, albums, because I haven't done any talks about albums at all. Like I really kind of wanted to talk about the Juice WRLD's album and stuff like that, but like I obviously like, you know, I just didn't want to. You know, I wanted to just have time for myself to talk with my fans and stuff like that about albums and review it and stuff like that, and talk about more music and stuff like that. Also other topics that go on in the world and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man. Again, appreciate you coming on for the hashtag WHYISTHISNEWS podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. Me and Skiz are out. Peace.
Hey, damn baby got cake, I need a portion. Ass so big, I'ma need a forklift. Beat the pussy up, let it hook chorus. I step in the club, I'ma get the horse lit. Need a freaky bitch, my whole bitch boring. Bet your girl gon' blow me like